Okay, great. Okay, well, slightly less of you, but anyway, thank you. Thanks for staying. So let's see here. So last week we had our first pair programming experience. And one of the things I realized about the kata that we did is that it was really simple, right? Leap year, right? Yeah, and I don't know about you, but it's like, oh, that's kind of unsatisfying. So luckily, this week we have a more interesting, a more involved kata. Although I think it's still pretty much something that we can do fairly easily and fairly quickly. It's called diamond. And basically what you do is say, hey, given a letter, print a diamond, starting with that letter. And then make it, well, look like a diamond. So like if you have diamond for C, you would have a diamond that is centered around C. And so basically you're making this little like triangle and then a reverse triangle to get everything working. Before we dive into it, though, actually I just remembered there were some things that I did that I wanted to show you. So I'm going to show you how to get started with this assignment, and it's a little bit different than what we did last week. I made what I hope are some improvements here. So let's see here. Do I have? So I am. Let's go back to my kata repository, and you guys had one too. So actually, sorry. Divide into partners. If you want to partner with someone else, fine. But I think some of you were here from last week, and so then find a partner to pair up with. And if anyone wants to pair with me, I'm happy to pair with somebody to implement this. Oh, sorry. Does anybody want those keyboards from upstairs? No. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's good because I didn't go and get them during break. Okay. So take 2 minutes and find a partner, and decide and see which repository, GitHub repository you want to use. You can use the same one as last week. If you're, it's that. So last week we created a public GitHub repository for the katas.
But it is the same.
It's based on the getting started one, yeah. But I added something to it that I want to show you all because it'll make it easier, I think. Yep. Okay. Good. That'd be awesome. Okay. Cool. Okay. Okay. So if you remember last week, we used a script called what was it? Create Simple Project. And Create Simple Project basically created the student archetype, and then the first thing we had to do was like rename the student class or remove all the extends, and like that was lame. So I made a change to the upstream repository, to the getting started repository. I guess I'll go find that real quick. Oops, not that. Portland State Java getting started. I added, oh yeah, improve kata experience. So I added some changes here. I guess I forgot to close, actually I'll close it tonight to make sure that the kata experience really is improved. I created a new script. Now I created the script in the upstream repository, in the getting started repository. So now I have a create kata project, and I added a CMD for anybody who's on Windows. And so if you want to get that in your repository, so last week we created like this katas repository. We did the thing where we did that bear clone and then pushed it all up and everything. Now, in order to get the upstream changes, you need to do the following. You need to do this call to get remote add upstream. So what this does is we'll associate my kata repository and say, hey, there's what's called an upstream repository, which is another repository, hence remote, which is for just the getting started. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to pull the changes into from that upstream repository into my local one here. And you can do the same. It says, oh, look, you've got changes to merge. That's great. I'm going to merge those changes in. So I'll just write that in quit in VI. And so then basically what it did is it now created the Createcada project here. And I guess I'll go ahead and change it to create project 0. That's neat. That all got pulled in. So once you do that, and I'll review the steps here in a moment, you should have a create Kata project.sh and .cmd. Again, you need to add the Portland State getting started as a remote repository, and then you need to do your git pull upstream master.
So we don't need to do the bare.
Well, if you have an existing repository, so you created a repository from last week, right?
Oh,
Do you remember?
It didn't work because it's two-factor authentication.
Oh, okay. You can never. Okay, so then I'll. Do you remember? So if you follow the instructions here on the getting started, it's this whole. Where's the bear clone? It's here at the beginning. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's all of this stuff. So it's basically it's probably what you did to set up your own repository on the first night. Here we are. We're doing it again for the Kata's repository. And what this allows you to do is then it gives you a public repository for your katas, so it's easy for you to collaborate with people here in class.
We're following all the steps again.
Sorry, what?
We're following all the steps that are.
A lot of them, yes. Certainly enough to get the repository, and you're probably already set. Your environment's probably already set up, so you don't need to do stuff down here, but certainly the stuff here at the beginning about how do I use this repository, all this git clone bear stuff. Yep. So, you're nice and quiet. That probably means you're typing or you're on Facebook or something. Sorry, Snapchat. What is it the kids do these days? I don't know. Okay, so have you guys gotten the upstream changes yet? Still typing, still figure it out?
When I try to do that, wait, I just cloned mine right now. Does that make a difference?
That's cool. Now, when you created your repository, did you do the bear clone? And does it have all my changes? Yep. Okay. I'll come over. No need for me to yell.
Yeah, I just did that. And when I did full upstream master.
Did you do the? Did you add the remote? Oh wow, I can't see that. At least I can't. My eyesight is just going. Did you do this step here, the remote add? Okay, yep, that's important. Yeah. Yeah, you weren't here last week, but you were.
I saw that video, but yeah.
It's good, yeah, it was a while ago. Let me go pause it for you. Okay, so has everybody done the upstream pull, the upstream merge? And so they have a createcada project.sh or .cmd? Everybody's got one of those? No, you guys don't? Okay, I'll come help you next. So Createcada project takes two arguments. Must specify a project name and a student ID. So I'm going to call mine, let's see here, Diamond, and then my student ID is Whitlock. So I hope that works. Cool. And so then what this does is it, sorry, let me get my project up. So I'm going to close Alex's project. I'm going to get, I don't have it open. I'm going to reopen it. It is a recent one. It is the katas. Open a new window. Okay. So now if we open the project in IntelliJ, automatically import the new project. So I have my leap year kata from last time. Now I have my diamond kata. And it contains, let's see here, it contains a class called kata. So instead of having to do student and human and everything like that, you just got a kata. It's very basic, very simple, and it should hopefully get you going a little faster with this diamond kata. So if you run the Createcada project script with the name of a project and your username, it will get you one of these. I'll help you guys out. Okay. Oh, I was gonna say, has everybody created the project yet? No. Okay. So. Okay. So it sounds like people are talking. Are you guys? Let's see here. Is there anybody who doesn't have the project, the IntelliJ project, up yet? You guys?
Not IntelliJ.
Okay, but you've created the thing. You've run the script.
Yeah. Okay,
cool. And so then I think you're ready to get started then on the kata. Yep. Okay, I'll do the kata too. Okay. Let's see how we're doing here. Oh, you know what? Let's get my face on screen. Okay, so let's see here. I created my project. Now let's add stuff to. Is that it? No. There we go. Group by directory. I'm gonna add all my stuff from Diamond here. Add files for kata. Commit that, I guess. Just make sure it builds first. Diamond. Clean verify. Oops, I need to add the W. Clean verify. Chmod plus. Oh, I didn't realize that works. There we go. Okay, clear everything's running. Great. Awesome. Oops, I didn't. Okay, well, let's see here. Oh, we probably want to add all that stuff. So that sort of thing. Commit that. Commit. Okay, so let's see. Let's take a look at this kata again. It is. We gotta do this. So this is what C looks like. Well, let's see what unit testing can do here. That'll be interesting. Okay, so I don't need any of the files. Don't want leap year. What I want instead is I want kata test. I should probably rename some stuff, but I can do that later. Oops. Kata test I want to open in the opposite group. Good, don't need it over here anymore. So I'll write my test and then I will. Yeah, and then I will implement the kata over there. So let's see here. What do I want? I want a diamond. Diamond 4, letter A. So let's see here. I want. This will be diamond. Well, I'm going to say expected diamond is going to be just A for kata dot diamond for the letter A. Oops. I'm going to create this method to return a string for as character letter. And then for right now, I'm just going to have it, well, actually, I'll return null and then watch it fail. And then I'm going to say assert that this equal to, well, expected. And so let's import this. Oops, let's import this from Hamcrest. Let's import this from, oops, let's import that. Import this from Hamcrest. Run it. We should see it fail. Yep. And then we'll make it pass by just doing the simplest thing that we possibly could. And we get that. Nice. Okay. So let's see here. Now let's look at B. Public void diamond for letter B. Now the string that's expected equals, this is going to be a little bit more interesting. This is going to be space A space with a new line, and then plus. Oh, it's not letting me format it very nicely. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make it readable. I'm going to have, oops, string expected equals line of A space dot. What is it doing? And then line create method line, yeah. So I'm building a string builder. It's going to be line, and actually I'm going to call this. So it's not going to be a string builder. It's going to be a diamond. Call it diamond builder. Because I won't be able to say something like this. I want to say diamond. I want to say new diamond builder dot line of B space B dot. What is it doing? Why is it? Wow, what is that? Create method line, and it's going to return a diamond builder line. And then I don't know why I put this try catch in there. That's super annoying. And let's reformat that. And B dot nope dot line of A, and then dot short dot to string. Okay. Okay, and so then diamond line is new diamond builder, and then diamond builder has a string buffer, private final string buffer, string builder equals new string builder. String builder. So what does it look like? Oh. SB. And then this is going to say SB.append line. SB.append new line. Return this. So that'll append stuff to the builder, and then I need to override toString to return sb.toString. And actually, yeah, let's just say this is A, it's going to have, let's just have a new line. So, new diamond builder dot, wow, that's not very useful. You know what, okay, I'm not going to say toString, I'm going to say create. Because I don't like the way IntelliJ is treating that. Okay, so now it's going to be diamond builder dot line of A dot create, and then this is probably going to miss a new line or something. So wait, so I actually watch it fail. Yeah, I'm just refactoring, so yeah, I don't have to watch it fail. Oh, it doesn't like return. Has to be our toString. Let's try running that again. Oh, it just compiles it. Now I'm going to run the test again. It failed because it took it a new line, so I'll put a new line there. And then we'll run it. Oops. Run not the main, we'll run the, nope, that's the wrong test still. This is the one we want to run. Okay, so now with B, we expect that the counter for diamond B equals to that. Okay, so let's see here. Now B, this is a little bit more interesting. I don't know how much TDD we're going to be able to do in this one. So it's looking for all of that, but just got that. So let's see here. It seems to me that it's really important to understand. First of all, we need to figure out the width of the triangle. Okay, so let's see here. And let's see here. Let's figure out the width. Public void width for A is 1. And it's diamond, yeah, diamond width. So here we assert that kata dot width for A equal to 1. Oops. Create method there. The string, no, that's actually an int. Width for letter. So it's going to fail, of course, because it's 1. Make that pass. Okay. Width for B is going to be 3. Width for B is 3, right? Because that's the width of the B triangle. So I think this is what? If A is 1 and B is 3, so and let's see here, and let's just do a couple more test cases, because I think I'm going to have one solution that's going to make everything pass. So C is 5, right? So now if we do diamond for letter C, and oh, looks like I have some people asking a question, so I'm going to pause here. Okay, so let's see here, and then we're doing the width for C. So here we're going to need, actually going to need another one of these, then we're going to need C. And now this is C, oops, space, C, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then this is like this, and that like that, and then like this, and then this, and then like this, and like that. That looks like the right one. Okay, so yeah, the width for C is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well that's oops, it's gonna be C. Okay, so C is 5. Okay, oops, B is 3, C is 5. Well, this isn't so hard to figure out then. What do we need to do? We need to say int distance from A, which is going to be the letter minus the character A, and then we return Okay, wait. So if a is 1, then it is 2 times distance from a plus 1. Let's give that a try. Does that work for width of 1? Does it work for b? Okay. Does it work for c? Okay, so that seems good. Okay, so then we find the width of the letter, and then we need to center the letter. So let's see here. Okay. So let's see here. Now we need to. I want to be able to produce a string like this. So I want to say for. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to explore my diamond builder a little bit more. So I'm going to say the following. I want to say I'm going to start by creating like a real class here. So let's rename this to be diamond, and then this will probably have well, I rename all these classes, and just go ahead and change all this stuff. This is good. Okay, fine. It can't get in those changes, but that's fine. Let's just make sure that, let's see here, some of these I don't expect to pass, so I'll just ignore those for the time being, because I want to make a kind of a nice clean break here. Let's say they're running. Yeah, B and C failed. That's not surprising. So test, I'll ignore that. Oops. Ignore that. I'm going to ignore that. Okay. Okay, good. So all that seems to pass. I'm going to run from the command line real quick. Verify. Okay. Then commit all this stuff. So we get a nice break here. Let's see here. Rename that stuff. Okay. Start it in on the diamond. Kata. Push it. Push it good. Push all that stuff. Okay, so now I want to figure out the first line. So I think now my diamond class is sort of coming a little bit better into focus. I'm basically going to have a diamond that's created for a given letter. I'm going to ask for each of the lines. So now I guess I need the number of lines, but since the square is the same thing as the width. So the width and height are the same. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to say public void first line of diamond. Well, first and last line of diamond. Well, that's okay. We'll just do first. Okay, so I'm going to make a new diamond. Diamond equals new diamond 4. I'm just going to, A seems a little degenerative, so I'm going to say a line for B. Oops, and this needs to be a character. And so now, well, okay, and then I'm going to say assert that diamond.get line. Let's just have it be 1 based. I don't know. Should we be 1 based? Might be easier. Get line 1 equal to. This is B that we're talking about. So let's just do C. Equals this one right here. Okay, so now let's get it to compile. So C, we're going to create a constructor with the letter, and then we're going to call getLine there. GetLine is going to be called index or line number. How about that? Line number. Okay, so now if we run this, it's going to fail miserably. Oops, it didn't allow. like, oh, I don't need this test anymore. Not very useful. Let's try to run the test again. Run them all again. Oops. Okay, expected that was null. That's not surprising. Okay, so then let's see here. Get line 1. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to say, what do we need to get that string? First of all, I guess we need the letter for the number. So the letter for the line number. Okay, I can just, do I need to have a separate method for that? I don't think so. Okay. So let's see here. So we want, well, let's see, we want the letter, I guess. So car letter for line equals, it'll be A plus, oops, it's letter A plus then line number -1. Actually, that's not exactly true. We want it to be mirrored. But okay, so maybe this does, I think we do need, oops. Yeah, I think we do need to have a method of its own just to figure out what the letter for the line is. So let's see here. Letter for line 1 of C diamond is A. So diamond equals new diamond of C. And assert that diamond dot get letter for line 1 equal to A. It's going to be a car. This is line number. Okay. Now this is going to be interesting. So actually, what I can do is, oh, you know what? I'll just do all of them. Get letters for lines of C diamond. So A is 1, 2 is B, 2 is B, 3 is B, B, C, B, A. Line 5. Okay, so first of all, I guess I've already asserted that the width, yeah. And actually, it's not so much the width, it is the size, the dimension, the length. Yeah, let's call it the, let's call it diamond size. Diamond size for, and actually it's, yeah, this is static, okay. That's fine. Okay, so now the letter for line A is, 1 is A. So let's see here. In order to make this work, what do we need to do? We need to get the size. And so I think this is just a, so let's see here. This dot size equals diamond size for a letter. I'm probably going to also need the, I also need to throw the letter in something eventually, but not right now. Okay, so then, why did I shift some spaces here? Okay, get letter for line. So then, what is the, so basically we need to say, I guess we need to find the midline is what we need to do. So then, we need to find the midline. So the midline is going to be, that's probably the word. Nope, I guess not. I'll just call it middle line. And that's going to be the distance from A. right? It'd be 1, 2, 3. So it's basically now we'll need the letter. This dot letter equals letter. Okay. The midline is going to be distance from A, so that is this dot letter minus A, so it's going to be 3. And then for a given line, it is going, and then there's going to be distance from line, distance from middle is going to be the absolute value of line number minus middle line. And then that's distance from line, okay. And then the letter for the line then is going to be A plus the distance, distance from the middle. No, that's not going to be right. It's going to be the letter minus the distance from the middle. No, wait a second. Distance from the middle. So line number 1. Line number 1 minus the middle line. So let's do this. That'll be easier. Okay, so in the case of, oops, middle line versus line. So let's see here. Well, this is from the middle to be, I guess it doesn't really make any difference. So the middle line is 3. I need to add plus 1. Yeah, I think I need to add a plus 1. Okay. Yeah, 1, 0. Okay. So the letter minus A plus 1. So the letter is C in this case. C minus A is 2, plus 1 is 3. That's the middle. Okay. So if it's, and then distance from the middle, yeah, and then it's this dot letter minus. I don't know. I just need to write the test to figure out how bad I am. Because we want this letter to be in the middle. Okay, oops. This dot letter minus. Okay, right. So this is going to be C minus 3. I'm blanking on how to do this here. Okay, so it's this dot letter. How do we do that? Well, okay, so I need to have the letter. I need to do A plus 3. I just need to car that. Does that work? No. Why isn't? Oh, I can't do. There, maybe that's what I wanted to do. Okay. So then this dot letter minus the distance from the middle. As the distance from the middle gets larger, okay, let's just try that. Let's see how far off we are. No way. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, well, that's impressed with myself. Okay. Huh. Wow, that's really hard to read. Okay. The middle line. Okay. Cool. But see, this is the nice thing. I don't really know what I'm doing, but because I have tests, I'm confident that I did the right thing. Maybe that's a good thing, maybe that's not. Okay. So now what I need to do for get line, I need to, I'm just going to say get line of 1 equals to A. So what I need to do is I need to, it's all about the middle of the line. So well, if it's the first line, okay, so here's the interesting thing. If it's the first line or the last line, then I need to put A in the middle. So maybe I should just special case that, because then everything else is 2 letters mirrored around the center. So okay, maybe that's not so bad. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, well actually that's pretty easy. So let's see here. I guess for this then, I want to say. So here, I guess. Okay, yeah, I can just say something like this. I can say. I guess so. Then this is going to be line equals 1. So basically, what I want is A centered, and then on either side of it, I want half the size. So half the size. The size is always going to be odd. So let's see here. So I want padding equals half the size, the set size over 2. And then I want string builder SB equals string builder. I'm going to say pad SB with padding, and then and then this is going to be short for int I equals 0 while I is less than padding I plus plus, and then SB dot append that. And then I'm going to say SB dot append A, and then pad, oops, pad SB dot padding, return SB dot toString. Does that work? Wow, okay. Okay, now I want, and this is of C diamond. Now I want the second line of C diamond, okay, now second line of C diamond. Second line of C diamond. I want the second line. Oh, I also probably need to do the last line. Well, but and here it's, let's go up to a triangle, that'll be easier. Space, BB space. Okay, well, so maybe this is like, I need the padding. And the padding, okay, so maybe, yeah, get padding really should be based on the letter. Padding for the number of lines. So let's see here, the padding, let's look at the padding. Public void, padding for lines of C diamond. Diamond, diamond equals diamond C. Assert that diamond get padding. Get, I'm going to call it external padding. External padding of for line 1 equal to line 1 was 2. This is going to be int external padding for int. This would be the line number equals 2. 2, 3, 4, 5. So when it's 2, 3, 4, 5 equals to 1 equals 0 equals 1 equals 2. Okay, so in this case, the external padding, well, this is easy. So then this is just the, is the size divided by 2. so this dot size divided by 2 minus the line number plus 1. Is that right? Math. No, good. It's not okay. Oh, but well, minus 1. So what did it look there? So it got 4 wrong. Oh, so I need to do an absolute value in here. This dot size of 2 minus the line number. So this is half of it. So it's the absolute value of this. So the line is 3. Yeah, I probably need more. Nope. It is 0, but it was 2. Right, I didn't do that right at all. Okay, so let's see here. In this case, the size is 5. Half the size is 2. So let's see here. I think I want size. Actually, I've got the example for padding. It's the size plus 2. So let's see here. So I want the size, and then what I want is so when it's the middle. Oh, I think I want line number minus 1.
No, because I want
No, wait a second. So much math, so late at night. So line 3 is 0. Line 2 it's not this? Which one gets it wrong? It was 2. Why is it 2? Oh, because of that. Well, so basically I want... Oh, I know what it is. Because it's... derfed. Okay. So return, we want this dot size divided by 2 plus 1. Minus the line number. Okay, so like that, when it's line number 1, that will be size divided by 2 plus 1, which is 3 minus 1, which is the line number. So this one should work for 1, 2, and 3. I think. Right, it doesn't work for minus 1. So in this case, I want it to be plus 1, and it's minus 1. Well, it's just then the absolute value of all of that. Math, absolute value of all of that. Oops. How many parens do I need? I think I need another one over here. Yes. Okay, good. That's the external padding for line blah. Okay, so now I replace this with padding is not that. Oops. Padding is external padding for line number, external padding for line number line. And so then first this now is okay, so that still works. Now it should also work for line 5. Is that correct? Okay, cool. So now if I try to run line 2 or line 4. Okay, it fails because it had A in there and didn't have the internal pattern. Okay, cool. Oh, I guess we need to, instead of this A, there should be get letter for line. Letter for line number. And so then this one should still work, right? Because it'll return A. Okay, this is cool. Now, I kind of feel like we have to special case the first and last line. If is first or last line number, then we should do this. Oops. Wow, I didn't really like that at all. Okay. Oops. Because the padding is always going to be the same no matter what liner you're on. Create method, first last line. Okay, so if, okay, well, so return line number equals 1 or line number equals this dot size. I think that's right. Let's see here, is that going to work? Okay, that still works. Good. Okay, so otherwise, okay, so it's not this. Otherwise, we want to append that. Now we need to append the internal padding. Pad SB dot internal padding for line number. Oops, internal. Okay, so now we need to, and this should be external padding, not internal padding. External padding. And now, let's just test public avoid internal padding for lines of C diamond. Diamond, C. Insert that diamond dot internal. Oops, that's private. Should not private. Should be the internal padding for line 1. Well, 1 doesn't have any, so it should be equal to 0. But that's just for completeness, and the same thing for line 5. 2 should have 1, right? Yeah. 1. So should 4. And then 3 should have 3 spaces. 3. Okay, cool. So this should fail miserably because everything returns 0. Right. Okay, line 2 should have 1. Line 3 should have 3. Okay, so then this is another one of those. Where is the good external padding one? Okay, so in other words, math.absolute 0 things, right? So then this is this dot size divided by 2 plus 1. So that's like the middle. So when it's 3, it should be that. When it's 2, So it's the line number minus. Well, this is like, I don't know, there's a 2 in here, isn't there? So, like, it should be that times 2 plus 1. Is it really this? Let's see here. Line number. It's really about all the distance from the middle. Here it's 0 from the middle. There it's. And so we know it's the middle because. What's the midline? I had that middle there. Did I ever? Yeah, I need the midline again, I think. Middle line equals. Middle line equals this. And then the number of spaces is the middle line minus the line number. No, it isn't. When it's 1 is equal to 0. Because this is, it's something about the number of things times 2 minus 1. So when it's like how much you take away from the middle. So line number is 2, line number is 3, distance from the middle equals the absolute value of middle minus the line number. And then this is the middle line plus minus 2 times the distance from the middle. Is that right? The middle line is 3. And the line number, the distance from the middle, is 0. Middle is 3 for line 3. Distance from the 0 is your middle line. For line 2, the middle line minus twice as it was 1 away from the middle. Yeah, that might be it. Shoot, is that it? Damn. Okay, 0 was minus 1. And that's actually, that might be okay. This is probably bogus. Let's. Line 1, its distance from the middle is 2. Yeah, that's. Maybe this isn't that interesting, so I'm not going to use it. But is this right? Yes. I don't believe that. Well, let's give it a try anyway. Okay, well, so given all of that, is this one right? No way. Okay, and let's do the middle line. Middle line of diamond. Diamond C, line 3 equals C. Wow, okay. Okay, so now I need to actually implement now, go back to C here if I want this. Test ignore, no, I don't want to test anymore. Okay, diamond 4, okay, so now character letter. Well, new diamond, actually, no, whatever. Send a diamond, diamond 4. Well, okay, fine. Diamond, the letter, and then create diamond. String. Oh, wait, get line. For string builder, I'm going to add a refactor. I'm going to introduce a parameter here. Change the, what do I want to say? I'm going to say, no, I want to introduce a parameter. I want to call it string builder. And then, but I do want to, let's see here. I want to make it so that it's a delegate via overloading method. There we go. Now I have a get line that takes a string builder and just appends to it. So now here in create diamond, I can say the following for int I equals 1 while I is less than this dot this dot size. Yeah, this dot size. Less than or equal to this dot size. I plus plus. I need a string buffer, string builder, SB equals new string builder. I'm going to say get line, I just want to call it get line, I'm going to call it append line. Append line. Nope, don't rename that. Append line I to string builder SB. Return SB to string. And I'm going to change this to the line instead. Is it going to work? Nope. Oh, I don't have a append line and then SB.append new line. Sweet. And all that. Oops, what doesn't it like? It didn't like that. But was a, oh, that's really hard to see. Oh, that's better. Okay. Oh, that's very good. Okay. Okay, so now I need to figure this one out. But I'm going to take a break. I'm tired. Okay. Oops. So let's try all of them. Okay, obviously there's like different for odd and even. That's good to know though. Okay, let's try it from here. Okay, so got the C diamond working. Right, clean up all those warnings too, those are annoying. But for now,